As we get comfortably seated, with an upright spine, shoulders tucked back of the head in line with the spine, with gently closed eyes and a gentle smile on the face, admiring ourselves and the beauty within us, we try to slowly withdraw our minds to visualize our beautiful selves in complete self-admiration. Adapt the technique that resonates best with your comfort, with your beauty, with your need. And see how the smile broadens because of our admiration and our love for ourselves. And then come into a prayer, a Namaste Mudra, Anjali Mudra, where the fingers point the ceiling as the palms touch each other at the entire length. The thumb knuckles are at the heart, feeling its heartbeat at the back. Anjali Mudra, the mudra of self-esteem, of self-love, of prayer and gratification. The mudra to boost up confidence and the mudra to acknowledge the beauty in others, inside out. See if you can feel your heartbeats at the two thumb knuckles. Make sure the hands are pretty pressed together and elbows are up. Let's do this to honor our inner and outer beauty. And holding this Anjali Mudra with eyes gently closed, let's do box breathing. A square box has equal sides. Similarly, we are going to do inhale to a count of 4, hold to a count of 4, exhale to a count of 4, hold to a count of 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhales are called puraks, holds are called antarkumbhaks, exhales are called rechaks, holds are called bahir kumbhak. Box pranayam in Anjali Mudra. Continue, making sure at the first 4, you're totally full. At the third count of 4, you're totally empty. At the second, you're holding the fullness. At the fourth, you're holding emptiness. Introduce Ujjayi breathing to this by rubbing inhaled and exhaled air in the throat pit so that you hear the sound in the first 4 and the third 4. Ujjayi breaths, throat inhalations and exhalations. When inhaling, do try to inflate the abdomen as much as you inflate the lungs. When exhaling, do try to bring the abdomen back to normal as much as you bring the lungs back to normal. Experience the fullness of the beauty of our self-admiration. 1, there is beauty inside. 2, there is beauty outside. 3, there is self-admiration. And 4, there is the beauty of the self-admiration. So it's a barakat, a golden dust of self-admiration and beauty. All infused in breathwork, ujjayi, in box pranayam. A very special technique, ujjayi, has innumerable benefits on its own. Beautiful breath, pranayam, reverses so many fears. An amazing mudra, Anjali, brings admiration to our own selves and admiration to others. Not only the deities, also our mentors, our colleagues, our friends, our staff. Another beautiful pranayam called box pranayam. 4:4:4:4 ratio. We've blended the 3. Unfold magic because you are putting in the input. And never believe that there is any magic without your input. Design your box pranayam in such a way that you're going exactly 4:4:4:4. You're inhaling oxygenated air in admiration of yourself. You're holding oxygenated air in Antar Kumbhak in admiration of yourself. Your every nerve, cell, tendon, ligament, muscle, bone, joint, pivot, hinges, pore. And then you're exhaling in admiration of yourself and others. I am beautiful, I admire myself, but so are you, and you, and you, and you. Admiration for this world and this universe, for this galaxy and all the galaxies at large. Admiration for the 5 senses. Admiration for the 5 elements. It's only if we admire others that we can admire ourselves. And the reverse is true. It's only when we admire our awesomeness that we can admire others. Charity begins at home. Last round. Last round. On finishing, open up the Anjali Mudra and come into a twist for peak state Kapalbhati and Bhastrika. 1 Kapalbhati, 1 Bhastrika. 1 active exhalation pulling the abdomen in, 1 active inhale and exhale with the lungs inflating and deflating. Come into peak state in a twist. Peak state requires a lot of energy. Let everyone around you in your home, in your room, in your kholi, in your apartment, in your bungalow, watch you and admire you for what you're doing. Come into peak state with so much energy that you're emitting a halo of energy around you. Energy is required for your dreams to manifest. Peak health, peak name, fame, and glory, peak state of businesses, peak state of money, peak state of manifestation requires energy. And energy will only come with gratitude in peak state. And gratitude will only come if we are fully energized, mind, body, and breath. So continue staying in peak state with a twist. One Kapalbhati, one Bhastrika, one pulling the abdomen in, one pulling, getting the lungs inflated and deflated. And all this in a twist. Breathwork, yoga with a twist. Remember, you're beautiful. This is about self-admiration. Total self-admiration. A smile is effortless when we admire ourselves. A smile becomes even more easy when we admire others. Mine is a slumdog millionaire story. Everything that I surfaced in life, whether it was panic attacks, depression, anxiety, a painful menopause, feeling low in the mornings, feeling low about myself, each one of it was a learning experience for me to convert it into a teaching, a paid teaching. I tied my hair up today thinking that I want to look beautiful even with tied hair. I want to look beautiful in every which way, inside out. And you will yourself come into that same self-discovery. Hence, I say mine is a slumdog millionaire story. Millionaire not by way of prosperity or money. Millionaire by way of barkat. Millionaire by way of golden dust. Discontinue, twist to the other side, restart. When you twist to the other side, turn your head again to look at me at your laptop, tablet, iPad, phone, and then close your eyes so that you know you've twisted double. Start. Start. Peak state. Twist, but double. Twist as much as you can. So much beauty, so much self-admiration. I hope we are together as a tribe to fulfill this mission. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to spread positivity, to transform the lives if there is any pain. If the life does not require transformation, I only want to give longevity. And I want us to be together in this. Thank you for helping me live my mission. I want to end suffering. And this is not about one sense, five senses with a mind, sorry. It is about five senses with less of a mind, 4, 3, 2, 1 sensed beings. This twist has innumerable benefits too. Postural deformities, drooping shoulders, feeling low of oneself, sliding on a bed, sliding on a couch, sliding on your office chair, with hips halfway down the chair and spine down in that corner, are terrible postures for self-admiration working. They're terrible postures to receive positivity. Upright spine is a must for asana, pranayam, mudra, bandh, gratitude, meditation, anything. And to that, I'm adding a twist. One negative slouchy posture can also take us back so many points. How much effort we put in, and I thank you for that. And then we go into a slouch and gone. All your hard work goes into a negative. Proud posture. If you're admiring your beauty, it's a movement and a moment of pride. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Discontinue the practice. Come back to the center. Continue keeping eyes closed. Don't do anything. No breath work. Bringing your 10 fingertips on your beautiful face. Admire your awesomeness. Self-admiration and facial feather touch combined, associated with a breathwork of your choice, adapting the technique that resonates best with your comfort. Will be so awesome. You will never need to wait for a compliment. Never. Mom, you did so much for me. Daughter-in-law, you are the best. Do you love me? Is my staff thinking worthy of me? What is my father-in-law's opinion of me? What do my friends talk when I'm not around behind my back? What will the neighbors say? These are aha moments. Suddenly all these don't matter. We are in love with ourselves. And here, while doing facial feather touch, we do the technique of 4 is to 7 is to 8. Inhale to a count of 4, hold to a count of 7, exhale very audibly in Ujjayi to a count of 8. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Hold. Exhale audibly in Ujjayi. Last round on your own. 4 is to 7 is to 8 technique of breaths. Purak, Antarkumbhak and Rechak. Rechak being in Ujjayi, in feather touch. Honing and owning our beauty in self-admiration. Wow. Bring the hands down and see if you're feeling the sensations of your fingertips on your face, jaws, ears, and neck even now. Allow the sensations to slowly fade away. We're now going to do mole bandh. We'll be inhaling, fully inflating the abdomen like a balloon. And we will exhale, bringing the abdomen back to normal. Lock the area between the pelvis and the anus. That's called the perineum. I've tilted my camera to show you the inhalation. Inhale, inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Exhale, don't only bring it back to normal, pull it in and come into a perineum lock. Hands can be in Anjali Mudra. Hold the exhalation. Release the mole bandh. Breathe normally. Repeat this 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Let the navel go down towards the tailbone. Come into mole bandh. Owning your self-admiration. Owning the energies. Let self-admiration stay. We don't want the energies to dissipate. From despair and disillusionment to beauty and prosperity. Release mole bandh. Open up the Anjali Mudra and do Anulom Vilom Pranayam, alternate nostril breathing. Right hand in Nasagraha Mudra, index finger, middle finger at the thumb joint. Close the right nostril. Inhale from the left. Close the left with the ring fingertip. Exhale from the right. Inhale from the right. Exhale from the left. Inhale self-admiration. Exhale looking at the beauty of everyone else. Inhale their beauty. Exhale spreading it into the universe. This Brahmand, this galaxy, innumerable such galaxies. Each galaxy having its 9 planets, its own sun, its own moon at the planet Earth, innumerable moons. Of the 9 planets is one planet Earth. On Earth are several continents. On continents are several countries. Amongst these several countries is the country we live in. In the country we live in, there is a state in which we live. In that state, there is a city, a district, a jilla, a parishad, a village. In that city, there is our personal address, a lane, a building, a floor, an apartment, a room, a yoga mat or a chair or a stool or a bed on which we sit. In this Brahmand, we are a speck. We can imagine how much this universe has to offer us. How huge it is. How tiny, like a little speck, a dust, a molecule are we. There is too much out there for us to receive. There are too many givers. Continue asking. Asking will happen if we are grateful. Receiving will happen even if we are more grateful. Admire yourselves for what you are. Admire yourselves for taking time out for today's session. Admire yourself by thanking others around you who you admire to make it possible. Look at the beauty in the Brahmand. Look at the beauty in yourselves. So effortless will it be while we do this alternate nostril breathing, Anulom Vilom Pranayam, to find this life, this planet, this home, this ourselves, this day, this moment, beautiful. Continue Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Make it very special. Inhaling your beauty and self-admiration. Exhaling to give it out and spreading it to the universe. Anulom Vilom Pranayam. To activate each one of the 7 awesome chakras. To remove blockages. To appreciate the magic that is unfolding to bring in more beauty. Know that if there is any negativity, any less beauty, any suffering, any pain in prosperity, any pain in businesses, any pain in relationships, any pain with the family, any pain with the staff, any pain with fame, it is only because we were not grateful enough. Because we didn't learn to admire what we had, what we have. I'm so awesome. I'm not faking my self-admiration. Continue saying this after me. I'm beautiful. And if I think that I am beautiful, I see the world in a beautiful way around me. The tea, the coffee, the beverage I'm served is beautiful. It's so tasty, it's so yummy. The person who made it and served me is beautiful. My vehicle is beautiful. My clothes make me look beautiful. People around me are beautiful. I admire them. I admire myself. I own my awesomeness. My mother-in-law is beautiful. My son is amazing. My work colleague is amazing. My brother is awesome. My wife is amazing. I admire my daughter. I admire my staff. Give the name, fill in the blank. I admire my intestines. I admire my fingers. I admire my eyelashes. Continue doing Anulom Vilom Pranayam, last 3 rounds. I admire my nose. I admire the hair in my nostrils. I admire my insides as much as my outsides. And I admire the beauty of my outside, the way I see it in my mirror, as much as my inside. Aha! I'm so awesome. Aha! I respect and admire the beauty of others. Come into Anjali Mudra. After the next exhalation in Anulom Vilom Pranayam, inhale to a count of 4, hold to a count of 7, and exhale in an Om chant. Om. Thank you for being a part of this session. Thanking each one of you for making me live my dream and my mission. Thank you, beautiful people. I admire you.